everybody, welcome back to our Origins Summer Preview 2015. I am here with Chevy from Portal Games, and we're going to take a look here at Rattle, Battle, and Grab the Loot, which is a great title. And this game has a lot of great stuff in it. From the looks of it, tell me a little bit about this, Chevy.
This box is jam-packed. We've got 38 custom dice, metal coins, 110 cards, tokens, pirate ships, all kinds of action.
Piratey goodness, man.
Yeah, so each player has a galleon of their own. This is your pirate ship, and it's customizable. It's like a puzzle, so throughout the game you'll be able to buy new upgrades, and you slip them in here, or more cannons and sails to make actions in the game.
Okay.
The game is a dice battling game, but not much like anything else you've ever played. All of the translucent dice in the game are enemy ships.
Okay.
So we've got things like merchants and navy that were out seeking their treasures.
Okay.
All of the transparent dice are player dice, and so these represent our ships in the battles.
Okay.
So your galleon is kind of like your resource pool of things that you can do. For instance, you have sails, so if you want to move one of your dice, you can flip your sail over and move your die.
Okay.
So on these are prototype components. The backs aren't printed, but the backs will have artwork on them as well to show that you've used your sail. Or if you want to shoot your cannon, the same thing. You'll flip your cannon over, shoot a cannon.
Got it.
So what we're going to do to play the game, we actually use the bottom of the box, which is the sea that we're going to take battles in.
I'll just show that real quick there, so we can see that bottom of the box, which is actually part of the gameplay.
Yes.
As we'll be rolling in there.
In that box.
All right.
It gives us a short rundown of the 10 phases of the sea battle section, as well as the strength of your cannon dice when you roll cannons.
Got it.
What ends up happening is the Baron, who is the start player, will consult the scenario chart. So every scenario is slightly different. The first quest will have 2 soft battles, so these are kind of easy battles. The second quest will have 2 soft battles and a crazy adventure. And crazy adventures are they're basically little dice games. We're going to roll dice and take our lowest number and compare numbers, and just simple little fun dice games to kind of break up the flow of the game.
Got it.
And then later on in the quest, we're going to consult some harder and harder adventures as we go. After each adventure at sea, we come back to the port. We can spend all the goods we just looted. So what we'll do is we flip over the first adventure. In this case, we've got the sea trip, and it's a nobles out experiencing sea life, and we're going to go try and take them out and take their money.
Got it. So that looks like that.
Yeah. The card shows that we're going to be going up against 3 yellow dice and 3 green dice.
Right. And these are the enemies.
These are the enemy dice, and it also tells you what any special actions on the dice are. So here we have, if a sailing is rolled, that die escapes the box. So if this is the sailing die.
Got it.
It escapes. This is just immediately removed from the box.
Right.
And the same thing for the scatter shot. If it's rolled,
which is right there.
It's removed from the box.
Very nice.
So the Baron, who is the first player, will grab up all of the non-player dice, and then the players all get to decide how many of their dice they want to send to the box.
Okay.
Now, for the first adventure, it's typically you just send everything because it doesn't really matter. Later on, as you've used your equipment, you might not want to send everything because you only have so much that you can do. And if your ships get sunk, you have to pay for that. So the Baron takes all the dice. Say you're going to give me all your dice.
I'm going to give you all of them.
The Baron shakes them up and drops them in the box.
Got it.
Once the dice are in the box, we first consult all of the non-player actions that take place. And so the sails and the scatter shots which happen. So in this case, these 2 guys escape. They're immediately removed from the box.
Got it. They escaped.
After the non-player dice have taken their actions, we have a chance.
Okay.
And we take actions one at a time until everybody passes. So, for instance, I'm the blue player. I have a cannon result here, which means I can shoot.
Got it.
Shooting is a short-range action, and to measure a short range, you can use any card in the game.
Oh, wow.
Short range is the short side of the card, long range is the long side of the card.
Got it.
So if I wanted to shoot this die here, which is a 5, I could simply say, yep, I'm in range. I flip over one of my cannons, and I shoot him. He's mine. I have now sunk that ship, so he goes on my captain card saying that I've sunk him.
So that 5 represents loot?
That 5 is the die's strength.
Okay.
So after we're done taking actions, we only have so many, because right now we each only have 1 sail and 1 cannon.
Right.
So we can move a die and shoot once. After we've done that, then any dice that are left in the box are going to battle.
Okay.
Battling is the dice that are closest together fight each other. So in this case, it would probably be this pair of dice. We would compare strengths. This enemy is a 2, you have a 3, so you would sink this ship.
Yes.
And we go around the box for each one of those. In this case, this enemy is a 1, and yours has a cannon. Your cannon strength, because you have 1 cannon on your galleon, is a 3, so you would sink this ship.
Got it.
And then I believe I'm closest here. My cannon is a 3, so I get to sink this ship. Once all the ships are sunk, or we've all lost our dice,
okay,
we take everything out of the box, and we get treasure.
Okay, I like this
first. Yes, getting treasure. So first we get 1 silver coin for each ship that we sunk. So
and when you say silver coin, you mean silver coin almost. I mean, they're not silver.
No, they're not.
These are gorgeous coins. I mean, this is like, these are just beautiful metal components.
Yes, these are metal. The silver is 1 point and the gold are 5.
Okay.
So we get 1 silver for each ship that we sunk, and then those go back in the box, or back in the pool over here, and then we get loot.
Got it.
There's 4 different types of loot in the game. We have cloth, rum, spices, and valuables, or gold, or treasure, or whatever you want to call it. We call it valuables. They're in the bag, and each adventure tells you how much loot you get. In this case, this adventure gives us 5 loot, except that it has this rule that we get 1 less loot for each ship that escaped.
Got it, and 2 escaped.
So 2 escaped, so we only
3.
get 3 loot.
Okay.
So I draw my 3 loot, you draw your 3 loot.
All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, that's way too many. This is how I play every game. And, all right, I got a little bit of
You got spice.
anise. Is that what that is?
Yes.
Nice.
So some of the artwork on the tokens are different.
Nice,
But
okay.
the color and the symbol are the same. So
Got it, cool. So I got my loot.
after we get our loot, we have to store it.
All right.
So each hold on your ship can hold 1 loot, or on your galleon can hold 1 loot, and each ship you have can hold 1 loot.
Okay.
Okay? So in the normal flow of the game, we would immediately go back and have another adventure at sea. So anything that we use during that first adventure, I use my cannon, I cannot use that during this next adventure because it does not refresh until the end of the quest.
So it's every other, basically. It'll come back. Is that how that
Yeah,
works?
it comes back at the end of the quest. So
Okay.
after all the adventures in that quest are done, I get my stuff back.
I see.
Okay? If I wanted to use these dice, I still can, but I'll lose any loot that are assigned to them.
Okay.
So I could send this back to the sea for the next battle if I wanted to. If not, say we don't, we go to the port, we now get to spend all this stuff we just got. There's 6 port locations in the game. First thing we can do is go to the market where we can trade in our goods. The market allows you to trade in any 2 goods to take 1 of what you want.
Got
So
it.
basically a wild. I could trade these 2 in and take another gold if I wanted.
Okay.
After we go to the market, we go to the tavern. In the tavern, we can spend 2 rum to hire a pirate. And there's a deck of pirates. When you hire a pirate, you're going to draw 3, and you're going to choose 1 to keep.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, what's he doing in there? He's so cute.
He's valuable too. There's 3 different types of pirates. This pirate uses its action while you're at sea.
Okay, got it. And
The
then
pirates that are red, they take actions while they're in the market. And then
it.
there's gold pirates, which score you additional points at the end of the game.
Very nice.
So you'll draw 3, you keep 1.
Keep 1.
After we visit the tavern, we go to the shipyard. And for 1
So we do all these in order?
in order. Yeah.
Okay.
You can at the shipyard you can buy 1 part for your ship. So you can buy another sail, a cannon, or a hull.
And it's going to cost you that.
Yeah, they all cost you 1 cloth.
Got
and
it.
when you buy it, you take the part, you separate your ship, and you put it in there. So now I have 2 holds,
Got it.
or I have an extra cannon, or an extra sail, and we just keep building up our pirate ship. So you can buy 1 part. We also have the workshop. For the cost of 1 cloth and 1 grain, we have a deck of workshop, or a deck of upgrade pieces. There's 20 of these, and they're all unique.
Got it.
Just like buying pirates, you draw 3, and you get to keep 1.
All right, let's take a look at one of these out there.
Yep.
Turbine,
so
nice.
The turbine, you would take that, you would find the turbine token, and you would add it to your ship. So now your ship has grown even more. You now have a turbine, which lets you make a short move during the battle.
For free, basically,
Yeah,
with
it's a
the
free
turbine.
move.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And this one, some of these items, just like the sails and the cannons, require you to exhaust them to be used. The turbine does not, so you'd be able to use it every single quest.
Got it.
Every single
got it.
adventure.
So, about how long is the whole game play, would you say?
It's about 75 minutes.
Okay.
If playing with 5, it could take about 80 minutes to 90 minutes.
Gotcha. And how many play? 5 is the max?
5 is the max.
Okay. You can play down to 3 or 2?
There's a 2-player version. There are special dice, your captain dice, which are included for the 2-player game.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
So, when can we expect to see this?
This will be out at Gen Con 2015 and then in stores shortly thereafter.
All right, so Rattle, Battle, and Grab the Loot coming out from Portal. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com.